Alistair Johnston's transfer to Celtic has monumentally skyrocketed in the past 24 hours, from going to a deal being closed to ongoing talks to now having both clubs agreeing on a fee and Celtic and CF Montreal verbally agreeing on the transfer. This is monumental for Alistair Johnston's footballing career and an absolute huge move in the right direction to a massive footballing club with rich history in Celtic. And we have had everyone reporting on this in the past 24 hours, from the likes of Fabrizio Romano, the true transfer dawn, to everyone like Peter Galindo, Manuel Veff, and even everything Celtic. This move has been reported everywhere around world football, as Alistair Johnston is tracking lots of attention around the world of football, especially from his performance against Belgium. Alistair Johnston is, of course, a pivotal player for the Canadian men's national team. Truly, to myself, I think he is one of our key players. He has been phenomenal, and he has earned this move off the back of a brilliant year with CF Montreal, as well as the Canadian men's national team. And this performance against Belgium has, of course, accelerated any transfer talks, and of course accelerated this move to Celtic, as they want to get this done as fast as possible. But guys, we're going to jump deeper into transfer talks today, as we're going to be looking at everything that has been reported today, whether it's Fabrizio Romano, Manuel Veff, Peter Galindo, and even something that Alistair Johnston's come out and saying in the media. We're diving in and talking about it and dissecting all of the transfer talk around Alistair Johnston, as the fee has been agreed, or the transfer has been agreed and is in place for Alistair Johnston to join Celtic. But guys, before we jump deeper into this transfer, make sure to drop down below, hit that sub button, let me know what you guys think about in the comments on if this is the perfect landing spot for Alistair Johnston, if Celtic is the right club for him, as well as hit that like button, guys. And we're going to jump straight into things and go to 17 hours ago, where Fabrizio Romano dropped his first tweet on this deal. And we know Fabrizio Romano is truly the footballing transfer god. He is around everything in world football, and he is around Canadian soccer now as well with our monumental rise. And he came out 17 hours ago tweeting that Celtic are in talks to sign Canada and Montreal defender Alistair Johnston on permanent deal. Negotiations are ongoing, as Manuel Veff called. Personal terms are already being discussed, but now still waiting on full agreement between clubs. And yes, that was 17 hours ago from Fabrizio Romano, but later we saw 4 hours ago from Fabrizio being tweeted, Celtic have reached a verbal agreement with Montreal to sign Alistair Johnston on a permanent deal, now awaiting the final details. Johnston's contract will be discussed in order to get the deal done and sealed. Guys, Fabrizio has all but said this is a done deal. And when Fabrizio says the deal's been agreed, the permanent deal's done, personal terms being waiting, final details ready to be signed, that is basically 100% done. That is 99.9% of the deal done. That is everything but the here we go. All Canadian fans are waiting on now is the here we go from Fabrizio Romano, but this is all set but done. Fabrizio Romano has truly said this deal has been finished, as he goes there and saying the permanent deal is in place and they have a verbal agreement with CF Montreal. And everything Celtic as well came out saying about an hour ago that Celtic have agreed a fee with CF Montreal for Alistair Johnston, and a medical has also been completed, which I haven't seen before, but that is very interesting that Celtic has come out, everything Celtic on Twitter has come out saying the medical has also been completed. The deal is close to completion with only the final paperwork to be filled before it's done deal. And as well as Peter Galindo has talked with Alistair Johnston today as well, saying Johnston came out saying it's an honor to be linked with Celtic, but he solely is focused on the World Cup, and that shows you his mentality. Alistair Johnston is a player who's focused on what's in front of him. He is a true mental player, and what he has right now in the World Cup is a huge place for him to be. He has worked so hard to get to this point, and this team as well, and he is a pivotal player for this team. And you see it, 29 consecutive appearances in a row for Alistair Johnston starting for this Canadian men's national team, beating Bruce Wilson's record. It is unbelievable to be a part or starting 29 matches in a row consecutively. That is a huge feat, and to break a record like that is phenomenal. That is a pivotal reason why he is such a big part in Canada's side. And even Manuel Veff tweeted 22 minutes ago, guys, I'm just going to read this one out as well. Alistair Johnston told Peter Galindo that it's an honor to be linked with Celtic, as Manuel Veff said to TSN. This deal is now progressing very nicely, as Celtic and CF Montreal have a transfer agreement in place. Both clubs now waiting on final paperwork. Guys, this is all but done, and you got to look at Alistair Johnston's rise. He has truly taken off in the most Canadian way possible. He has had a tough, difficult route to the top, but what he has been doing in Canadian football is truly an inspiration to anyone across the country. You just look at his rise from Aurora SC to Vaughan SC, and then went to Wake Forest University, getting selected 11th overall in the MLS draft, traded to Montreal, then now is close to that move to Celtic. This has been an incredible rise for Alistair Johnston, and the fact that he is about to join one of the biggest clubs with the most richest history in the world of football, Celtic, is an unbelievable feat for him. Like I said in my video guys yesterday, he is one of the most versatile players in the Canadian men's national team. He can play right mid, right wing back, right back, and even center back. Celtic have a very versatile player on their hands here, and he is the perfect replacement for Josip Juranovic, and I think he is going to be a very exciting addition to Celtic. It's just a matter of time until we hear the final details being announced. I will definitely have a done deal video on that as well. It's going to be very interesting to see what the true fee is around on this deal, how much they buy Alistair Johnston for. But no matter what, this is an amazing move for Alistair Johnston, and we are just inches away for Alistair Johnston to be announced as a Celtic player and get the here we go from Fabrizio Romano. Guys, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about Alistair Johnston joining Celtic. Is it the right move? Drop a like, hit that sub button, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.